Hey up, my name's Jamie. Good afternoon. I think it has just tipped over to the afternoon now. I've been out this morning with my daughter. We went to have a look at some charity shops in Halifax, and yeah, I found some cool stuff. I found some really cool books actually about Yorkshire. I'll put them up as a community post thing later on. Some potential good moochers in them, definitely. So yeah, this morning decided just going to come out for a nice little walk. We are actually back at Ogden Water. Woo! Now I did make another schoolboy error. Every time I come out on a mooch, I always forget something or do something wrong. And this time I've come out and I forgot to change into my boots. So yeah, I'm walking around here in my trainers, which isn't really the best idea this time of year. Now I've been here probably, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, just start getting onto the woodlands trail, and there's quite a lot of people here, which is lovely. I mean, it's a beautiful place to come and have a little mooch in the morning or afternoon. You get to see some wonderful little stuff like this. Now I have been here before. I'll leave a little card on the screen for the video that I did here the last time. But yes, it's definitely one of my favourite places to come and have a walk, especially this time of year when it's all nice and fresh. It's wonderful. It does look like further up there there's some of them volunteers, the ones that we saw towards the end of the old landfill video. It looks like there's folk up there just clearing away some of the dead bush and all that lot, which is nice to see. What I'm going to talk to you about today is some exciting things that are going to be coming up on the channel fairly soon. Actually, we need to just pin some little finer details down. Now, I did do a collaboration video with my best mate Donovan, the angling giant. What's up, dude? Even though he did make a bit of a mess at the ending of that video on his part, but never mind. We went to Allen Brickworks. Now that was something else, was that place. It was absolutely amazing. So have a look back in the local places playlist and you'll see that video in there. It's well worth a watch. It was very fun to do. And yeah, that was the first sort of mooch collaboration that I've done on this channel, but it's not going to be the last. Oh no. I've been talking recently to a guy called Mick from Skywatch Explorers. Now he does a lot of stuff around Pendle Hill, and he goes UFO spotting and trying to, capture the things of the big cats and all that walk along the moors. So yeah, I've been talking to him recently, and we're going to try and get a collaboration going between the two of us. Now that's something that I'm very much looking forward to. It'd be outstanding, that. So make sure you go over to Mick's channel, Skywatch Explorer. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description, so make sure you check him out. He's got some really cool, quite freaky stuff on there sometimes. But anyway, so we're like I say, we're back at Ogden Water. It's a lovely place just to come and have a bit of a mooch around, a nice walk, get some of that lovely woodlands fresh air in your lungs. You cannot beat it, honestly. And it does. These trees down here, they look freshly cut down. If somebody watching this with a log burner will be thinking, oh, I could make some use of them. Now, last time I was here, I did go all the way up to the Giant's Tooth. Now, I'm not going to do that this time, just because, you know, that's on a different video. And, like I said, I forgot to put my walking boots on. Yeah, that was schoolboy error number 1 today, because look at all this lovely squelchy stuff. Yeah, I was in a bit of a rush. Well, not a rush, but I was in a bit of a thing just to get out of the house and get up here. Now, last time I was here, this little water trap thing was almost dry. So when I get onto this little bridge here, I'll show you what it's like now. You might even be able to hear it. Ogden Clough up that way. I've never been up that way. Wow. That's all fed from this little pond, which will catch all the runoff from the hills, I suppose. Yeah, you can see it just in the background coming through there. Now, when I come here, I do like to come off the main path a little bit and go actually into the woodlands themselves, because, well, it's one of my favourite places, isn't it, woodlands? Now, I do know my mum likes to come and have a walk around here as well, which is great. I think she actually started coming walking around here after she'd watched my video, which is even better. Oh dear, yeah, this is sketch. Now, there is a cross on this stone. You can just make it out underneath all the moss. Yeah. Don't come here this time of year wearing trainers. I nearly actually turned back home and got my boots, but I thought, nah, we're committed now. Let's do it. These memorial benches scattered around everywhere. You won't want to sit on that today though. It's a little bit damp out today. I don't think yesterday, I don't think it stopped raining for more than 5 minutes. Yeah, lovely. Now I am just going to head back down towards the path, the main path. Because silly me, so yeah, I'll see you when we're back down at the bottom. Yeah, gonna abandon that bit today, just for the pure fact is it is very slippy when you're not proper kitted out, so we'll just stick to the less beaten path today. So I hope everybody's doing well, getting ready for Christmas. We're just about ready, to be honest. My wife, she's very good at that, sorting Christmas out. It's relatively stress-free for me, anyway. That's for sure. Yeah. Probably shouldn't say that, because then she might watch this video and then tell me that I'm doing it next year. Oh, I tell you, remember when back in the day, when folk used to tell you that you were going to get a satsuma and a lump of coal for Christmas? If it was left to me, folk probably wouldn't even get the lump of coal or the satsuma. It'd just be a Merry Christmas, I'm off to the pub, who's coming? Yeah, it is a lovely, peaceful place to come and have a walk, is Ogden. It's definitely my top 3 of favourites. I'm not actually quite sure where my favourite place is, to be honest, to go for a walk. It might actually be this place. I do like Shibden. I very much like Shibden. I'm going to be revisiting that place and refilming a lot of stuff that I did when I was first starting doing the walking videos. I was watching some of them back the other night and I just thought, wow, yeah, there's a bit of a difference in quality. But then there would be when you've got a good setup, wouldn't there? Instead of just filming off your old phone. Speaking of which, my phone does usually track these walks when I remember to set my watch. I forgot to set my watch. I did remember when we went to Allen Brickworks, but that was purely for the fact that Dave was with me and he reminded me to set it going, so I haven't done it again. Yeah. Wow. It's just lovely and peaceful. So like I was saying, at the charity shop this morning, I did find a couple of books on Yorkshire and the Yorkshire Dales. I also found this cap, which is very good. Look a bit more of the part now. I put it on and Chloe said to me, "Dad, you look like the Yorkshire Walker." And I went, "That's funny, I know that guy." Now, in these books, there could be some good potential mooch locations. So what I'm thinking of doing is going through the books on a live stream, and we can try and come up with some places to go, places to see, that sort of thing. Because I mean, there's so much in Yorkshire and the Dales. It's just crazy. Now, folk were asking me the other day, I actually got a message about my thumbnails on YouTube and why they were just sort of plain. Now I'll explain, because some people might think, yeah, they might not be as professional as what they could be, but they suit me fine and they suit my channel fine. It's all part of the branding. Now, the reason why they are just plain like that, you see a lot of thumbnails on YouTube and they've got, you know, pictures and stuff, and they're quite fancy, don't get me wrong, but with the recent changes in YouTube's copyright policies, you can actually get a copyright strike from your thumbnail if it's got a picture of somebody else's product or something like that. They can actually claim copyright on your entire video, and then if you're monetized, any monetary value that gets on that video or made from that video goes to the person who claimed copyright. So that is the main reason why I just keep mine green, say where the place is, and yeah, they're all, apart from obviously the place name, they're all the same. So what I was going for was that you'd be able to spot one of my videos just by the thumbnail, and I don't want to overcomplicate them or anything like that. So yeah, that's just to answer the question, if you're watching, the person that sent me that. And yeah, on with the mooch. Yeah, I've just veered off the main path slightly. The main path is just down there, and that, but I like walking this bit through these beautiful trees. Now there was, or is, some sort of, I don't know, virus type thing. I can't think of the word, that's affecting a lot of trees in Britain at the minute, and they have actually trained a sniffer dog to sniff out this disease, that's the word, to sniff out this disease that's affecting a lot of the trees in Britain. And from what I heard on the news, this little sniffer dog has been very, very successful so far. It's amazing what you can train animals to do, really. A nice big crow type thing here. Yeah, amazing. And very quickly, while we're on or was on the subject of YouTube, we are fast approaching our 1,000 subscriber goal. Now, like I've said before, the goal was set to try and hit 1,000 by the end of January 25. Now, if it carries on the way that it's going with subscriber counts, we're going to hit that. I'll be very, very surprised if we don't. So yeah, don't forget, click the little subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And give a thumbs up, share the video, because the more interaction these videos get, the more Google like you, and the more people will get to see your video, which would be great. You might see some other like-minded moochers around, walking around with a camera talking to themselves. That would be wonderful. Oh, yeah, squishy. Very, very squishy. Right, I'm going to put my camera in my pocket a minute, so I'll see you when we get to the bottom of this squishy stuff. There is all sorts of mud and cack in my trainers now. Wonderful. Tell you what, it's a good job I put my camera in my pocket in its hard case, because I was just about a millimetre off doing what Dave did when we went to Allen Brickworks and falling on his backside. I nearly did the exact same thing. Whew, lucky. Yeah, it is very peaceful here. There's a 3-tier car park just in the entrance to this place. Now, it is worth noting that the car parks and everything close at 5 p.m. during the winter months. So you can't, they stay open a lot later in the summer, but after 5 you can't really park your car anywhere, which, I mean, I think you can still come and have a walk, just you have to walk it from the main road maybe, because I have been thinking about doing some evening walks, find somewhere really nice to walk on an evening. It's just lovely here. See all these old Christmas trees. There's going to be a lot more here in just over a month, I'd imagine. This is where folk bring all their old Christmas trees and stuff once they're done with them over the festivities, and you can come put them all here, and it makes up some sort of like natural barrier, and you know, where wildlife can make a little home for themselves, I suppose, which is quite nice. But yeah, you can see it is quite large, is Ogden. It's well, I mean, it's more than large, it's great. Sorry, my daughter was just texting me. Yeah, it is a lovely place to come and have a walk. Very popular with dog walkers. It is so peaceful. But like I said, there's plenty of car parking spaces. There was quite a lot of cars parked when I got here. But see, the funny thing is when you're walking around, it's very rare that you actually see anybody. I mean, there's some people there just walking the dogs, but other than that, apart from the way in, I haven't really seen anybody. I remember a couple of years ago in the summer when we were in the middle of a very intense heat wave, and it broke 40 degrees, and me and my wife came up here just to have a nose, see how much water was in the reservoir, and it was scarily low. It doesn't look too bad now though. And yeah, so we're nearly back round to the main bit, and interestingly enough, the stream that goes down the side of my house, you've seen on a few of my videos before. If you haven't, go have a look. This is where the stream starts. This is its origin, is Ogden Water. I'll show you. You can actually see where it begins when you get round the corner. Now I do have to go to Morrison's after here. Need to get some stuff for tea. I'm making mince and tatties tonight. You can't beat it. Somebody falling over. Just let them walk on a little bit. So that's another thing with YouTube. They're changing a lot of requirements and stuff recently, and they've also put in like this public safeguarding thing where you can film in public, but very briefly if there's anybody else around. I think you're only allowed to have people on screen, not very long anyway. It's getting quite tight as the restrictions on YouTube, but hey ho, we keep plodding on. Little channels like mine I can't imagine there being a problem. They'll probably leave me alone until, you know, we get that 100,000 subscribers. Imagine that. I'd be happy with 1,000. So still. So down on this side here, through that little trap at the bottom there, I'll try and get a bit of a better shot of it in a second. That is where the Hebble Brook starts. Just from there. Now I am one day going to walk the length of it, or as far as you can. It's the, I mean, it does go all the way into Halifax, and you know, and beyond. But yeah, that's the start of her right there. Beautiful. You see some more moochers coming now. There is a little gift shop type coffee shop thing up there with some benches, public toilets. That's the withings up there, the windmills. So yeah, there is quite a few folk coming now, so I'm not going to pester them or walking past and stuff, so I'll leave it there. Oh yeah, well, thanks for coming for a little mooch with me today. And for now, my name's Jamie. That was a quick short Ogden Water video, little mooch. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.